Hey guys, welcome to another episode of LJ's Garage. I am sitting in a 2024 BMW 330i. BMW says this is the true original. I don't know exactly what that means, but I want to say this. The 330i is one of the best entry-level sedans on the market when it comes to trying to get into luxury. It gives you so much bang for your buck, and I think Acura, Genesis, all of them have a really hard time trying to compete with the 3 Series. And I'm going to show you guys exactly why. Keep in mind, LJ is a little bit biased because LJ has a 3 Series and LJ loves the 3 Series. So do what you want with that information. But I'm going to give you guys a tour of the inside, the outside, show you guys why you should keep the 330i on your list of sports sedans. This starts at about 44.5, and with the all-wheel drive, that's about 46.5. Power is going to come from a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged. It makes about 255 horsepower and about 295 foot-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 is about 5.4 seconds. On top of that, you're going to have BMW's glorious 8-speed automatic transmission, which you can find in a variety of BMWs. When I say that the 3 Series is one of my favorite platforms or classes or anything like that, I'm not playing around. I have an M3, I had a 335i manual, I had a 328i xDrive, and then I also had a 340i. So I've had every flavor and variety of the M3, and I even had a BMW E30, so that's a 1987 for those of you guys that aren't like BMW fanboys. Continuing with the specs, gas mileage is about 24 city, 33 highway, fantastic. Like I said, the 330 is more of the 3 Series powertrain that's for somebody who wants to be practical. They want to have a little bit of fun because this 255 horsepower actually feels like a lot more when you're driving it. I know that BMW tends to underrate their engines, and this is just another example where I feel like this is making a lot more power than the 255 that they claim it's making. And not only that, 295 foot-pounds of torque is a lot. That actually makes this feel so much faster than what it is. The gas tank on this is about a 15.6 gallon tank. If you've got a 15.6 gallon tank and you get about 33 miles per gallon on the highway, how much do you get on a tank? Someone drop the comment below, do the math for me. So as this one sits, it's right around $55,000 as equipped. This has a couple other packages other than just the base model. BMW allows you to build and customize your 330 however you like. This one does have several different options and packages, so I'm going to give you guys a little breakdown right after we get done talking about some of the exterior goodies and the back seats, and then give you guys a little breakdown of what packages and options this one does have. This does have passive entry, so as I walk closer to the car, you're going to notice that it's going to unlock for me here. Mirrors open, doors unlocked, pretty nice feature to have. And then I'm going to go ahead and back up. It'll go ahead and lock itself, which I do really like that. You can always disable it if you don't. You're going to notice that you got these nice BMW LED headlights, really cool touch. Your grille has something fancy. It does have the active dampers in it, so as this car needs more cooling, it's going to go ahead and open those up. And then in the wintertime, it actually keeps these closed to kind of get the engine warmed up a little bit faster. So BMW has done some thinking. Parking sensors, all of those good things are normal. And BMW has actually done a really great job right now of integrating these parking sensors in ways that, blend a lot better than they used to in the past. It's almost hard to know that this car has parking sensors. But there's your 19-inch wheels, red calipers. Give you guys a close-up look of that. And as I said before, this has the shadow line package, so you're going to have this black mirror cap right there, and then around the windows all blacked out. So it really complements this blue really well. And normally I would think that the red calipers would clash with the blue, but this whole car ties together very nicely. Even on the back, you're going to have this kind of like shadow line tinted taillights a little bit, and they're really smoky. They give it a really nice effect. Black diffuser, dual exhaust. I really do like these taillights, and I think these are some of the best taillights that I've seen. Let me go ahead and unlock so you guys can kind of see what these look like. Hopefully my camera captures it really well, but they're very radiant. Since this one is option with the power tailgate, you push a button, give this a little tap, and it'll close right up. So the power tailgate is really worth it in my mind. And then something else BMW does is just give it a little kick under here. And before I go any further, special thanks to Evans BMW over here in Dayton, Ohio. If you're in the area, be sure to stop in and ask for Jared or James. Boom, boom, boom. 3 Series is a good size, and it's actually grown over the years. And there's actually plenty of room for a normal sedan. Got a little extra mats. Then this does lift up, and that's where your battery would be. Normally your battery would be tucked off to the side. They switched it up a little bit in there, but pretty cool nonetheless. If you've got a keen eye, you've noticed that you got the little spoiler right there that's added. Nice little trunk blip. Nothing too crazy. Most people would probably upgrade that to something that stands out just a little bit more. But I really do like overall what BMW has done with the 330. And if you're worried about reliability, this is actually a really strong powertrain. This 8-speed automatic transmission's been around for a long time, as well as this 2-liter 4-cylinder that's been in here. It's been around for some time. So let's go ahead and hop in the back. I've got this seat set for me. I am 5'9", so that seat's set for me 5'9" as well. Headroom, plentiful. And then something else that I love that BMW does back here, let me flip you guys around. You do have climate controls back here. Woo, look at that, and charge ports. Nice. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, no map storage. I wonder why that is. I don't know. I have to talk to the BMW execs whenever I get a hold of one. Here's a sneak peek of the front. You guys can kind of see what this looks like. Really nice place to be, and I know that some people would say that entry-level luxury is kind of silly, but I think entry-level luxury is one of my favorite markets because it's really cool to see what the manufacturers do to kind of keep with their traditions, but also keep a car under $60,000. And that's pretty impressive, honestly. A little ski pass-through right there. Put this back up. You're gonna have your cup holders right there. Of course, they're very German engineered. Close that up right there. So this one has the $700 driving assistance package. It also has the Shadowline package, which is about an $1,100 option. That's how you get these black mirror caps, and that's how you get the full LED headlights right up front. It also has the M Sport package, so when I hop outside, you'll see the nice wheels, which are 19-inch wheels. You'll also see the Shadowline cosmetics on the outside. That's more of the black accents. You also get this very nice M Sport steering wheel right here, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. The other thing that you can't see is the M Sport suspension. And that in itself makes this 255 horsepower a real monster, because now you can hit the on-ramps and have some fun. And let's say you are adventurous, you can take this to the track. And then for some added luxury, this has the $2,200 premium package. So that's going to give you things like a heated front seat, the heads-up display, the lumbar support, keyless entry, and even throws in wireless device charging. So those are really nice to have as well. And I think for that price, that's a pretty sweet package deal. The only thing else that this car has that's an additional package that's really worth mentioning, it's got the power trunk, which is $250 extra option, which I think is well worth that. And then on top of that, this also does have remote start, which is about $900. I think that is also well worth it. I'm going to start over here. You're going to notice that you got your lighting controls, which are all found right there. Then on this other left-hand side, you're going to have your memory seats, his, hers, locks right there for your doors, mirror controls, and window controls as well. So all of this is familiar. BMW's kind of went very modern and changed it up from being over here. And then over here, you're going to notice that it's very streamlined. It's very minimalist, if you may. So I love that they kept this a physical button so you can turn your music up. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right, so let me go ahead and turn that down. You can skip your songs right there, but all these controls are also found on the steering wheel itself. So you got your volume controls and your track buttons right there. So all of that stuff is right here as well. Do have a couple shortcuts for your defrost, rear and front. Love that. And then BMW has also added this kind of like special design. I don't know what it is. It almost looks like little cubes and squares, but it gives this 330 some sort of fun without trying to do carbon fiber or anything extra that it doesn't really need to have. You'll notice right about there, you got your heads-up display. So when it comes to tech, the 330 is trying to check a lot of those boxes to give you something to make you really feel like you're getting your money's worth. And I think that it really does do that. So this is what your iDrive system looks like. And your M Sport steering wheel. I'll give you guys another look at that. M Sport steering wheel. It's a little bit thicker than the normal. Thick boy. And then you got paddle shifters as well for all 8 speeds of your transmission. Wiper blade controls, turn signals, which is a new PSA I'm going to start doing. So when you're turning left, you push down, and when you're turning right, you flick up. Let's talk about some other things here. So you got your heated steering wheel button right there. And then all your other controls for climate and stuff are all going to be hidden in this menu. But It's really easy to get to. You'll always have this little climate menu button right there. You can push that, as well as these instant shortcuts to adjust your temperature right from the fly. Hit this climate menu, and this is where you'll be able to turn on your heated seats. You can control that from there. Adjust your fan speed. You can even check how you want your fan to be, dynamic, balanced, or whatnot. Heated seats for your passenger. You can either sync to make sure that these temperatures are the same. Max AC button. All of that is really easy to use. Quick little shortcut to get to it. This screen is very responsive, as you can see. No issues, no complaints. BMW is one of my favorites when it comes to their iDrive system. It could be a little intimidating, but that's why I'm here to show you guys kind of how to use this the easiest, I guess. So let's get back to this screen. I'll start here first. This screen is pretty customizable. There's a couple ways you can do things, but to customize, you press this little menu button right there, and that's going to bring up this little content screen. And that screen is just controlled right here, left, right, up, down. So the middle screen is content, so you can see that adjusts the middle screen, so you're able to kind of put what information you want there. You can do the maps as well. You can even have your G meter if so choose, and then you can just go to media. I don't know why we're on TikTok radio, but we're going to let that work. And then for layout, that's going to control this side and this side. So as I scroll through, you'll see those change, and you can keep it minimalist like that, where you just have your miles per hour and then your whatever you're listening to for media. Heads-up display also has a couple different configurations. I'm going to try to show you guys some of that, the best that I can. It's kind of tricky to show you, but you can customize your heads-up display just a little bit, and even see your maps and everything like that. So I love that. You even got your speed limit signs right there, and what gear you're in, as well as the temperature outside. That's why I'm kind of sweaty. And then your engine temps. So all of that is straightforward, and I think with that quick little summary, you guys should be pretty good to navigate your own BMW whenever you buy one of these. So let's go to this screen. Really customizable. You can move things around as much as you like, put them where you like. You're going to have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Let me go back to this main settings thing. So Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Then let's go to here. You're going to have interior lighting. So you do have some sort of ambient light. I'm going to set this to flamingo. I tend to do that in all of the cars because I kind of like messing with people. I like to be a little troll. So then let's go into live vehicle. This is where you're able to kind of see like what your car is doing, how it's feeling, check its vitals, all those fun things. So let's go to content, vehicle status, and now you can check all of these important things. Let's go to driving settings. And there's a couple other safety features and packages that this is missing, like the really advanced driving package. But for the most part, this has forward collision avoidance. It has lane departure warning, steering intervention, so it'll keep you in your lane, blind spot monitoring, speed warning, and a couple other things. So it's solid, I would say. Let's throw this in reverse. This is what the parking cameras look like. Very great quality. So let's go down here a little bit. You got this little flip-up tray, wireless charging pad, and someone had asked me on a previous video to show what phones will fit. So this is a Galaxy S22 Ultra, and it's fitting perfectly with the case on. So I would take that off normally to charge the phone, and it'll more than fit an iPhone 16 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max, whatever the iPhones are. 2 cup holders, charge port, 12-volt outlet right there. Let's give this a close. Very nice sound. Over here, your iDrive system. So if you don't want to use touchscreens and all that, all you do is just navigate using this little menu right here. Scroll wheel that adjusts to everything. Really nice to use. Shifter looks crazy, but it's just flick down, flick up, park. Easy as that, right? Now you're in park, sport mode, comfort mode, eco mode, automatic stop start, traction control, parking sensors, automatic brake hold, emergency brake. So you got a charge port right there. We'll give this a close, and just like that, we're almost done. In here is going to be your glove box. Then you do get your rear view mirror right there. This is the controls for your sunroof. So you can vent it, you can put the shade, you can close it all the way, you can open it all the way. Ooh, you can close it all the way, and then you can put the shade. So yeah, I love that. Then right here, you're going to have your visors. This is me. What's up, what's up? Close that up. And just like that, you have walked through the 330i. If you're curious, these seats are BMW Sensatech with this like vegan synthetic leather. I really like it. It holds up pretty well. I highlighted a lot of packages and there was a lot of information that was covered. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Driving experience, solid 9 out of 10. This is a fun car. So I had this same engine for about 2 years in my 328 and I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite daily drivers that I had. This had plenty of power to drive 80 miles an hour on the highway. You know, you're able to pass people, you're able to drive safely, you know, within the reasons and limitations of the law and all those things that people do. But you were able to maneuver through traffic just fine. You never had any problems getting up to speed on an on-ramp. Even if I had 4 people in this car, I was able to do everything that I needed to do without any trouble at all. So it was a fantastic time. And it's a very fun way to get into a 3 Series without breaking the wallet too much or feeling like you're missing out on a lot of luxury. It really delivers. And I've been in all the Genesis, I've been in the Acuras, I've been in the Infinities, and I just feel like the 3 Series is the king of this entry-level segment for a reason. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I got for you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, be sure to let me know down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.